There's an invisible hierarchy among men, a difference that can't be faked, bought, or imitated. It's the difference between the man who preserves his life essence and the one who squanders it. Today, we'll look at how semen retention automatically places you above other men, while 99% of men live like energy zombies, exhausted, without presence. Without magnetism, a minority has discovered the secret of natural superiority. They walk, talk, and lead differently. This is no coincidence. It is a conscious conservation of energy. Retention is not just a spiritual practice. It is a declaration of biological warfare. Every day you hold back is a day you distance yourself. Evolutionarily, from other humans, you literally become a superior species, living among the primates. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you precisely how your conserved energy transforms you into a natural alpha, how your presence becomes magnetic, how your superiority manifests in every aspect of life. It's not about ego, it's the science of male evolution. If you think you were born to be above average, if you feel a higher version of yourself is waiting to emerge, if you want to understand why some men naturally lead while others simply follow, persevere to the end. What you discover could transform not only your perception of yourself, but also that of the world. There is an invisible hierarchy in the male world that has nothing to do with money, social status, or muscularity. It's an energetic hierarchy, and at the top are men who master their sexual energy. They form a biological aristocracy that most people are unaware of. The average man is a slave to his urges. He ejaculates whenever he feels like it, wasting his vital energy in moments of empty pleasure. He lives in a constant cycle of energy accumulation and depletion. He doesn't realize it, but he acts like a domestic animal, controlled by primal instincts he has never learned to master. By practicing conscious retention, you automatically step out of this category. It's not about moral superiority, but about real energetic superiority. Your conserved energy creates a force field that others instinctively perceive. They can't explain it, but they know you're different. Jung spoke of this when describing the archetypes of the king and the warrior. The self-controlled man naturally embodies these superior archetypes. His dense, focused energy effortlessly conveys authority. He doesn't need to shout to be heard. He doesn't need to impose himself to be respected. His presence speaks for itself. Modern science confirms what the ancients knew. Men with optimal levels of testosterone, growth hormone, and dopamine, all beneficial for retention, develop natural leadership qualities. Their posture changes, their voice resonates, and their gaze deepens. Biologically, they become superior to the species. This energetic hierarchy manifests in all environments. In meetings, they naturally assume leadership. In social groups, people are drawn to you. In times of conflict, others instinctively submit to your silent authority. This isn't manipulation, it's a natural magnetism resulting from energy conservation. A person whose energy is scattered sends out signals of weakness that others unconsciously perceive. His constant need for validation, unstable energy, and inconsistent presence betray his beta character to any attentive observer. He may be materially successful, but he will never inspire the sincere respect that accompanies true masculine superiority. You preserving your essence, I emit opposing signals, stability, contained power, silent strength. Other men sense this and automatically adjust their posture in his presence. Women sense and are attracted to this dense masculine energy. It's not about seduction, but rather an energetic superiority that manifests naturally. This hierarchy is vile. Flirting techniques, forced postures, artificial confidence, all of this collapses when faced with a man under prolonged duress. Your superiority doesn't come from psychological tricks. It comes from a real biological power that permeates every cell of your being. Retention automatically places you in the top 1% of the male population. Not because you're a better person, but because you harness a power that most people squander. You become an apex predator in a world of domesticated herbivores. Your superiority is natural, inevitable, magnetic. When a man conserves his seminal energy for weeks on end, something transformative happens in his presence. He develops what I call superior magnetism, a force of attraction that goes far beyond superficial charisma. It is a power that emanates from his energetic core and affects everything around him. The average man possesses an unstable magnetism. Sometimes he may appear attractive, other times completely invisible. This happens because his energy constantly oscillates between accumulation and depression. After each ejaculation, he loses not only his semen, but also his presence, intensity, and power of attraction. He temporarily becomes an energetic ghost. By nurturing your essence, you develop a constant and growing magnetism. Each day of retention adds density to your presence. Your energy never weakens. It focuses, intensifies, and becomes a gravitational force that draws favorable people, opportunities, and situations into your orbit. This higher magnetism operates on multiple frequencies. Physically, your optimized testosterone improves your appearance. You'll notice firmer skin, more defined muscles, and a more penetrating gaze. Your posture naturally becomes straighter, and your movements more purposeful. You literally become a physically superior version of yourself. Energetically, your aura expands and thickens. People sense your presence even before they see you in elevators, restaurants, and offices. Your energy arrives before your body. Other men instinctively make room for you. Women turn around as you pass. This isn't imagination. It's a subtle physics at work. Psychologically, you develop an unwavering confidence that doesn't depend on external validation. You know you carry a strength within you that most men squander daily. This inner certainty projects itself as a natural authority. Your words carry more weight. Your opinions are more respected. Your decisions are accepted with less questioning. Higher magnetism also makes you a natural leader in any group, not because you seek leadership, but because others instinctively recognize your higher energy and align with it. It's as if you radiate a command frequency that resonates with something essential in the human brain. This magnetic power intensifies exponentially over time. 1 month of retention puts you ahead of 90% of men. 3 months makes you almost irresistible in terms of presence. 6 months or more transforms you into a force of nature, moving among the common herd. Women are particularly susceptible to this superior magnetism. They may not consciously understand what they're feeling, but their primal instinct recognizes a true alpha male. His reserved energy communicates fertility, power, genetic stability, everything the female subconscious seeks in a superior partner. Other men react as well, but differently. Some feel admiration and seek to get closer, trying to absorb some of his energy. Others feel envy and hostility, perceiving that you represent a threat to their position in the male hierarchy. These two reactions confirm your energetic superiority. And above all, this superior magnetism is authentic. It is not a mask you wear or a role you play. This is a fundamental transformation of your energetic identity. Your superiority becomes part of your nature, no longer a performance to be maintained. This magnetism attracts not only people, but also opportunities, resources, and favorable synchronicities. It's as if the universe recognizes your energetic discipline and responds by aligning circumstances in your favor. You become a magnet for everything you desire in life. There is a mental clarity that only those who retain their knowledge for a long time experience. It is a crystal clear lucidity that shatters the illusions that keep others confused, lost, and manipulated. This superior clarity gives you natural dominance in any intellectual or emotional battle. The average man lives in constant mental confusion. His energy, dispersed by frequent ejaculations, reduces his brain capacity. He makes impulsive decisions, is driven by his emotions, and is easily the victim of psychological manipulation. His mind is like an infected computer, slow, unstable, and predictable. By preserving your vital essence, you experience the opposite. Your sublimated sexual energy, directed toward the brain, optimizes your neurological functioning. Your analytical capacity multiplies, your intuition becomes surgical, and your perception of human motivations is refined to near supernatural levels. This superior clarity is first manifested by your ability to see beyond social masks. While others are easily fooled by appearances, you immediately perceive their true intentions. You see fear disguised as anger, insecurity masked by arrogance, and weaknesses hidden behind aggression. In debates and arguments, your mental superiority is evident. Your logic is impeccable. Your arguments are structured. Your ability to anticipate counter-arguments always puts you one step ahead of others. It's not that you're smarter, it's that your intelligence is working at full capacity, while theirs is operating with limited energy. This lucidity also immunizes you against the manipulations that work easily on ordinary people: propaganda, social pressure, emotional blackmail. All this washes over you like water pouring over a glass. Your lucid mind immediately detects the mechanisms underlying attempts at control and remains unaffected. Strategically, you develop a planning capacity that surprises. You visualize the long-term consequences of your current actions. You anticipate your opponent's actions before they even consider them. His mind becomes a veritable intellectual war machine, fueled by pent-up sexual energy. This mental superiority is also manifested in his ability to solve complex problems that paralyze other men. His concentrated energy stimulates higher cognitive processes. You see solutions where others see only obstacles. You find opportunities where others see only crises. In your professional life, this superior clarity gives you a natural dominance. Your analyses are more precise, your predictions more accurate, and your strategies more effective. Others begin to trust your superior perception, subconsciously recognizing that you operate at a cognitive level they cannot reach. Your superior mental clarity also protects you from the psychological traps that ensnare ordinary people. You avoid falling for dubious financial scams because your analysis goes beyond superficial promises. You don't fall prey to toxic relationships because your perception identifies warning signs that others ignore. This cognitive superiority intensifies with retention time. Months of energy savings literally reprogram your brain, creating new neural connections, optimizing neurotransmitters, and increasing your processing capacity. You become an intellectually evolved version of yourself. What's most surprising is the effect this superior clarity has on those around you. People instinctively seek your advice in complex situations. They recognize that you perceive aspects of reality that elude them. Your mental superiority becomes a resource that others seek to access. This clarity is not only analytical, it is also intuitive. You develop an almost paranormal ability to perceive the truth behind words, discern hidden agendas, and anticipate events even before obvious signs appear. Your higher mind operates with integrated logic and intuition. There's something primitive in the human brain that instantly recognizes the presence of a true alpha. It's not muscles, money, or titles that create this perception. It's the pure energy, the energetic density, the contained power that silently emanates from a man under prolonged duress. This dominant presence automatically grants you superiority in any environment. The average man needs to speak loudly, gesticulate, and command attention. Your weak presence forces you to compensate with exaggerated behavior. You shout because your energy lacks the density to support your natural authority. It's like a fire that needs constant rekindling, lacking fuel to burn intensely. By preserving your essence, you develop a nuclear presence. Your dense, focused energy creates a human gravitational field. When you walk into a room, the social dynamic automatically rearranges itself around you, not because you forced it, but because your higher energy naturally commands attention. This commanding presence operates on subconscious levels. People feel your life force, even without understanding what they're feeling. Men instinctively lower their voices when you speak. Women instinctively straighten up as you approach. Children stop making noise. Animals quiet down. Your energy literally affects everything around you. The difference is notable compared to the presence of men with scattered energy. They may even attempt social dominance, but their authority always has something forced, artificial about it. You, on the other hand, don't need to try. Your dominance is natural, organic, inevitable like gravity. This superior presence manifests itself even in the way you move. Your gestures become more deliberate, your movements more efficient. You no longer waste energy on nervousness or anxiety. Every action emanates from a stable center of power. Other men unconsciously mimic your posture, trying to capture some of your energetic density. In conflicts, your commanding presence calms situations before they escalate. Other men feel that confronting you would be like challenging a force of nature. This isn't intimidation. It's a fundamental recognition of your energetic superiority. Your unwavering calm indicates that you have nothing to prove, because you are already superior. This presence also makes you attractive to those seeking natural leadership. In groups, others automatically ask you questions, seek your approval, and follow your suggestions, not because you solicit them, but because your superior energy creates a natural hierarchy where you naturally occupy the top. The dominant presence of a reserved man is particularly powerful with women. They may be attracted to muscular or prestigious men, but a truly energetic presence captivates them. His contained energy conveys stability, reproductive capacity, and protection, everything a woman's instinct seeks in an alpha male. Maintaining this dominance doesn't require constant effort. Ordinary men tire of trying to appear dominant because it drains their energy. You are dominant simply because your pent-up energy has created a new version of yourself. It's your new nature, not a role you play. Your superior presence also protects you from others' attempts at dominance. False alphas may attempt to challenge you, but your stable, dense energy remains unshakable. Just as a mountain doesn't flinch in the wind, your presence remains unshakable in the face of provocation. This energetic stability often causes others to give up before they even try. The most powerful aspect of this presence lies in its influence on entire environments. Meetings become productive because of your presence. Groups become more cohesive. Conflicts are resolved more easily. Your higher energy raises the energy level of everyone around you, creating a natural leadership effect. This commanding presence is neither ego nor arrogance. It is the natural expression of a higher energetic power. When you master the most primal force within you, sexual energy automatically dominates everything around you. Its presence becomes a reflection of your inner superiority. There is a form of resilience that only a man with self-control develops. It is not just physical resilience. It is a multidimensional force that acts on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. This superior endurance makes you literally invincible, while other men collapse under the pressure. The average man constantly lives at the limit of his energy reserves. Each ejaculation depletes not only his physical energy, but also his mental stamina and emotional stability. You become vulnerable to stress, fatigue, depression, and anxiety. Your tolerance for difficulty is minimal, as your internal reserves are constantly depleted. By conserving your vital energy, you develop almost unlimited reserves. Your physical endurance multiplies exponentially. Exercises that exhaust others become warm-ups for you. Work that exhausts others becomes the norm. His conserved energy becomes fuel for superhuman endurance. Mentally, his stress tolerance is monstrous. Problems that paralyze other men barely affect his balance. Pressures that shatter ordinary spirits only strengthen his resolve. Your mind, fueled by heightened sexual energy, develops an iron resilience that others cannot comprehend. This superiority manifests itself dramatically in crisis situations. While others panic, you remain calm. While others despair, you plan. While others collapse, you grow stronger. Your superior resilience protects you and allows you to thrive under pressure. The emotional resilience you develop is particularly impressive. The emotional manipulations that control ordinary people are reflected back at you. Blackmail, drama, provocations, none of these penetrate your energetic armor. You protect yourself emotionally without losing your humanity. This endurance also manifests itself in the ability to work for long periods without mental fatigue. Your concentration becomes exceptional and your productivity increases. While others need constant breaks, you can maintain intense focus for hours without your performance diminishing. Physically, the benefits are obvious to all. Your conserved energy optimizes muscle recovery, improves sleep quality, and strengthens your immune system. You get sick less, recover faster, and age more slowly. Biologically, you become a superior human machine. The sexual stamina you develop is particularly powerful. While other men are slaves to their urges, you are in complete control of your desires. This mastery of your most primal strength translates into control over all other aspects of your life. You become indomitable. This superiority in endurance creates a qualitative difference between you and others. In competition, you keep going when others give up. In negotiations, you persist when others give in. In relationships, you remain stable when others become emotionally unstable. Superior mental strength also protects you from the negative influences that take hold of others: propaganda, social manipulation, and peer pressure. Your resilient mind is not shaped by external forces. You develop a psychological autonomy that others envy but cannot match. This resilience intensifies exponentially over time. Months of confinement forge layers of strength that become indestructible. You develop what historians call the inner citadel, a psychological force that no external circumstance can overcome. The effect on others is astounding. People begin to rely on your stability in difficult times. Your superior resilience becomes a resource others turn to. You become the rock they lean on in times of storm. This resilience is not rigidity, but great flexibility. Like a tree with deep roots, you can bend under strong winds without breaking. Your preserved energy gives you the strength to endure and the wisdom to adapt when necessary. Your superior endurance also makes you a formidable competitor in all areas. Other men instinctively know that you have reserves they lack, a resilience they cannot match. This perception often causes them to give up even before the competition. Recognizing their energetic superiority, there is a huge difference between artificial charisma and natural magnetism. A person who retains their energy for a long time develops a charisma that is impossible to imitate, fake, or teach in class. It is a personality force that emanates directly from their retained energy and naturally subjects other personalities to its influence. The average person who tries to be charismatic always comes across as forced. Their unstable energy forces them to use techniques, tricks, and artificial personalities to impress others. It's like a bad actor playing a role they don't master. Any attentive observer can detect the artifice behind their performance. You, thanks to your dense and stable energy, develop a natural charisma. There's no need to try to be interesting. You are interesting. There's no need to force the conversation. People naturally want to talk to you. There's no need to seek attention. It seeks you out. Your charisma is a natural emanation of your energetic superiority. This superior charisma works through multiple channels. His voice acquires a hypnotic resonance that makes you want to keep listening. His gaze acquires a magnetic intensity that both puts you at ease and intimidates you. His presence creates an energy field that you want to inhabit. The most notable difference lies in the stability of his charisma. Ordinary men have moments of charisma, followed by periods of boredom. You maintain a constant magnetism because your energy doesn't fluctuate with your exclamations. Your charisma becomes a permanent characteristic, not a passing state. This personal magnetism makes you naturally influential. Your opinions carry more weight in conversations. Your suggestions are accepted with less resistance. Your ideas are remembered and shared by others. You become a natural thought leader because your superior energy lends credibility to your words. In social situations, your charisma transforms group dynamics. People flock to you, seeking to capture your magnetism. Conversations drift toward the topics you present. Groups follow the instructions you suggest. You become the natural center of gravity in any environment. This charisma is particularly powerful with women. They are naturally more sensitive to subtle energies and respond intensely to your preserved magnetism. This isn't just sexual attraction, it's a true fascination with your dense magnetic personality. You become unforgettable in their eyes. With other men, your charisma elicits interesting reactions. Some become loyal followers, seeking to exploit your natural influence. Others feel envy and hostility, instinctively recognizing your charismatic superiority. Both of these reactions confirm the power of your magnetic personality. Superior charisma also protects you from attempts at social behavior. Sarcasm, provocations, and attempts at humiliation simply don't work against your dense presence. Your stable energy neutralizes psychological attacks that would devastate men with weaker personalities. This personal magnetism intensifies considerably with retention time. Months of energy savings create an almost hypnotic charisma. People feel privileged to interact with you. Your personality becomes a valuable resource that others covet. Most impressive is how your charisma influences entire environments. Parties become even livelier as soon as you arrive. Meetings become more productive thanks to your presence. Groups bond more under your influence. Your magnetic personality boosts the energy of those around you. This natural charisma also makes you more easily persuasive. Your contained energy gives weight to your words. There's real depth to your personality, not just a polished appearance. This energetic authenticity makes their influence far more powerful than Artificial persuasion techniques. The longevity of this charisma is another distinguishing factor. Ordinary charismatic personalities eventually tire those who observe them because their performances require energy to maintain. Your natural charisma never runs out because it comes from a renewable source. Your sexual energy is preserved. This personal magnetism becomes your trademark. People remember you not only for your words or actions, but also for the energy you arouse in them. You leave an indelible mark that other men simply cannot with their disorganized personalities. We have reached the deepest level of transformation, the evolution of consciousness into a higher category of masculine human being. Prolonged retention not only makes you better, but transforms you into something qualitatively different. You become a prototype for the next phase of conscious masculine evolution. Common humanity is trapped in primitive evolutionary patterns. Men waste their life energy on base impulses, living like sophisticated animals, blindly following their biological programming. They are versions 1.0 of the masculine, functional but limited by rudimentary instincts. You, through conscious energetic discipline, become version 2.0. This is not just an improvement. It is a fundamental software update. Your consciousness expands beyond fundamental biological limitations. You transcend animal programming and develop conscious control over your personal evolution. This evolution operates simultaneously in multiple dimensions. Physically, you become stronger, more resilient, and more magnetic. Mentally, you develop higher cognitive abilities. Emotionally, you achieve a stability that others cannot comprehend. Spiritually, you connect with the higher aspects of masculine consciousness. The most impressive thing is that this evolution is permanent. It is not a temporary state that you reach and lose. Each month of retention literally rewrites your genetic programming through epigenetic mechanisms. You are becoming an evolved version of yourself at the cellular level. This evolutionary superiority manifests in your relationship to primal instincts. While ordinary men are enslaved by their sexual urges, you have complete mastery over them. While others are dominated by primal fears, you transcend them. While others react emotionally, you react consciously. Your evolution also influences your perception of reality. You begin to detect patterns that others miss, understand social dynamics at deeper levels, and anticipate consequences that escape less evolved minds. Your expanded consciousness operates at higher frequencies. This higher evolution automatically places you in a category of your own, not out of arrogance, but because of a real difference in capabilities. It's as if you're using a more advanced operating system, while others are still using outdated versions. The impact on others is profound and immediate. People instinctively sense that you represent something new, something evolved. Some are attracted by this newness, others are intimidated. But all recognize that you have overcome the limitations that still held them back. This evolution also makes you a catalyst for the evolution of others. Your superior presence inspires other men to seek their own fulfillment. Women are attracted by the opportunity to connect with an evolved example of masculinity. You become an agent of transformation by your mere existence. The difference between you and unevolved humans becomes increasingly evident over time. While they remain trapped in cycles of instant gratification, you act with a long-term perspective. While they are reactive, you are proactive. While they are predictable, you are transcendent. This higher evolution also changes your relationship with suffering. Ordinary people collapse in the face of difficulties, lacking the energy reserves to transform pain into growth. You, thanks to this conserved energy, use all adversity as fuel to continue your evolution. You become anti-fragile. Your conscious evolution connects you to the higher archetypes of masculinity. You naturally embody the king, the warrior, the magician, the sage, not as roles you play, but as constitutive aspects of your evolved personality. You become the synthesis of higher masculine potentials. The most profound aspect of this evolution is the responsibility it entails. You are evolving not only for your own benefit, but also to serve as an example of what masculinity can be. You carry the DNA of the next evolutionary phase of human consciousness. This evolutionary superiority is not ego, but a cosmic responsibility. You are becoming the guardian of higher potentials, a prototype of expanded human possibilities. Your existence proves that conscious evolution is possible, and inspires others to follow the same path. Seminal retention is only the beginning of this evolutionary journey. It is the gateway to levels of consciousness and abilities that ordinary humanity cannot even imagine. You are becoming the pioneer of a new human species, conscious, powerful, and evolved. You now know a truth that few men discover. Semen retention isn't just a spiritual or health practice. It's an evolutionary statement. It's your conscious decision to transcend masculine mediocrity and become someone greater. Every day you waste your life, essence is a day you choose to remain ordinary. Every unnecessary ejaculation is a promise to remain a perfect man. Every moment of easy pleasure is a decision to remain below your true potential. Look around you. Observe the other men scattered, lacking presence, magnetism, and true superiority. These are the same men you will become if you continue to waste your most powerful energy. They reflect what happens when you choose energetic mediocrity. But you have another choice, evolution. You can choose to develop a higher energetic hierarchy, a natural magnetism, remarkable mental clarity, a commanding presence, an unwavering resilience, an irresistible charisma. You can choose to become a superior human species. The question is not whether you desire superiority. Everyone does. The question is whether you have the discipline to achieve it, whether you have the will to preserve what others waste, whether you have the vision to invest in long-term evolution rather than momentary pleasures. Other men will continue to live as before, scattered, ordinary, easily controlled. They chose mediocrity, and it chose them in return. They will have the life they deserve, ordinary, predictable, unimportant. You have the opportunity to be different, to stand out, to become what few men have the courage to be, superior by energetic merit, dominant by true discipline, evolved by conscious choice. Your preserved sexual energy is your secret weapon, your fuel for transcendence, your gateway to levels of masculine existence that others ignore. Start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Begin now. Clench your fists. Feel the strength within you. This energy vibrating within you is not just a desire. It is a pure potential for superiority waiting to be activated. Hold on to this strength, harness this impulse. Transform this energy into a higher power. Become the man you were meant to be. He is neither ordinary nor mediocre, but superior in everything that truly matters. Visit our channel. We hope that superior men will gather here to learn and share their experiences on this path. Like, comment, and share. Your support is important to our community. Evolution calls, superiority awaits. The best version of yourself lies on the other side of discipline. Will you answer the call or remain ordinary like everyone else? The choice is yours, the power is yours, the future is yours. But only if you have the courage to preserve what others waste. Conserve, evolve, become superior.